Oh, welcome back to the Navhimz channel. Today we're going to be talking about the brand new Drake track. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Drake is back and he just released his single for his upcoming record, Iceman. It's getting spicy up in here. He's just released his track called What Did I Miss? And here he basically had a reflective state, or it was basically a reflective track about the beef and the betrayals that he had faced during those times. Drake was talking his stuff on this one. I was really surprised by this track, and this is honestly making me more excited for that Iceman joint, because Drake is actually delivering on whatever he's doing. Here on this Iceman single, we start off with the hook. This is the first half of the track. We start off with this high energy banger production. Drake is talking his shit. All around, it's giving me that What a Time to Be Alive production sort of thing. The rapping performance here was decent. I liked it, so I gotta give him that. You gotta give credit where credit is due, especially when it comes to Drake. The man can deliver when it's a must or when it's needed. I don't give a f if you love me. I don't give a f if you like me. Asking me how did it feel, can say it didn't surprise me. My personal interpretation, he's basically saying that he isn't surprised, or he wasn't surprised that those people turned on him. The people that he's basically helped throughout their careers, he isn't surprised that they turned on him. Last time I looked to my right, you were standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around to try me? Let's go. Jake being very vocal about the people who turned on him during this whole beef with Kendrick Lamar. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Let's go. Let's go. This repeated what did I miss, the repetition of what did I miss. Some person said that he is emphasizing the miss, as in like miss, like a longer S, to emphasize this, which means snake. Basically calling those people snakes, which they are, I guess, in a way for Drake, because they did turn on him during this whole beef, from what Drake is saying. And then we have the first verse. I'm whipping around on like 600 acres. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You just better not ask for no favors. It's love for my brothers and death to a traitor. So Drake is being very upfront, being very straightforward with whatever he's saying. She might decide to say no to me now, but say yes to me later. You switching the guys and supported a hater. Let's go. Basically talking about Kendrick, because that's what he thinks about Kendrick. Him just being a hater, because I guess Drake was successful and Drake saw that as like Kendrick going out of his way to hate him, which I guess in a way is true, because even Kendrick said that himself, that he was the biggest hater literally on Euphoria. So I guess Drake wasn't wrong here. So that was the first half. It just repeats and then the hook comes in. Drake talking his ass off here. I gotta give him credit. The man is spitting. Okay, and also there are more tracks to come from this Iceman record, because they were teased on the YouTube live stream. Drake was just riding around town blasting the tracks, then people saw him and then they were going crazy and whatnot, which was funny. Anyways, let's get back to the track. Here we have the bridge. Hey, let's go, let's go. And then there was basically a build up, and then it switched to the second half of the track, which was more of a laid back approach. This more laid back production, and I also liked it. Was not better than the first one, which was to be expected, because this was much more laid back and the first one was much more upfront, more banger, spazzing more. You got Drake spazzing on that first half, but here he's taking a laid back approach. Yeah, get punched in the face on some TLC on the dead guys, some TLC cause my man, you gonna need a chili ice pack for your left eye. I'm back in your city tonight, walking around with my head high. Drake basically saying that he's still here and he's not gonna be disappearing, or no one's gonna take him down anytime soon, because that's looking kind of true. Numbers wise, he's still out here, which is something we cannot deny, even if you hate Drake. I saw bro went to pop out with them, but being dick riding gang since headlines. Drake's being very clear here. He literally mentioned pop out, the pop out concert which Kendrick Lamar had last year on Juneteenth. I don't know who Drake is talking about here, but a lot of people were saying that it was about LeBron, which I'm not quite too sure, but that person probably knows who they are. It feels like nobody's there until you start giving out two tones. Basically talking about people aren't really there until you start to give them what they want from you, and nobody cares until they're in front of your tombstone. Classic Drake sort of bar about people not caring about you. Y'all been on that type of timing for too long. Iceman, Tiffany Bluestones. I done made plenty right out of two wrongs. Let's go. Basically Drake talking his shit. This basically speaks Drake's confidence about the things that has been happening around his life and whatnot. Here in verse 3, what did I miss when I was looking at y'all and cooking with y'all and giving out verses and bookings to y'all, making sure wires were hit? Man, what did I miss when you was all in my crib looking at hoes, word for word at all of the shows? You always felt like this. Man, what did I miss? This is basically an all-around verse thing. Could be for The Weeknd, A$AP Rocky, Future, Kendrick Lamar, people who basically turn on him, that I guess that he's collaborated with in the past or had works with in the past. And here we have Drake just addressing all of that and basically a message to those people, which is very interesting. I mean, I'm just here for the music. I don't really care, so I'm loving this. This is great stuff. I think this track was great. Drake is rapping again and just going back to his old ways and how he usually was. I was a little bit wary because of the last record with Party Next Door, but I guess I was wrong in a way because Drake is proving it slowly once again. So gotta give the man some props. What do y'all think of this track though? I'm very excited for this Iceman record. This man is talking his If that Iceman album is decent or in a way good and is contender for the best rap album of the year, we're gonna have some uncomfortable conversations, bro. We have Drake talking his stuff here. I'm not really surprised that this was a crazy rap track because the title was What Did I Miss before it was released. So people were speculating that it was gonna be Drake just addressing shit that has been happening throughout the year. So that's great stuff. I mean, rap is getting good, ladies and gentlemen. There are a bunch more records to come out. Drake is out here too, rapping his ass off. And man, we're gonna eat good in rap this year. Honestly, I wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder what this track is gonna lead to. Are we gonna get like a response from a certain individual? Or like, I don't know, maybe one of the people that Drake is sending this message to, are they gonna respond in a way on their respective track or record? I don't know, maybe. I would like a response from Kendrick Lamar though, specifically, because that would be nice. Maybe a part 2 of the beef. I mean, that's just gonna make shit worse. I think that's not gonna happen, but it would be funny though if that actually happens. I wouldn't mind that at all whatsoever. I think that would be great for rap in general. Just another part 2. I quick run it back and see who wins this time. Drake surprised me with this track, and I'm excited for the upcoming tracks to come from this record because the man is rapping. He's rapidly rapping his ass off, and I wasn't really expecting this energy from Drake. I mean, I was, but I wasn't expecting the execution to be this well done, if I'm being completely honest with you. I thought it was gonna be more a little iffy with the verses and the delivery and whatnot, the flows, the cadences and whatever. But honestly, all around it was a pleasant experience. It was sonically pleasing. Drake knows how to deliver when it's a must. So I don't think the guy's washed right now, and he's delivering what it needs to deliver, and that's all we can ask for from Drake. We've been wanting that Nothing Was the Same energy. We've been wanting that If You're Reading This Is Too Late energy. We've been wanting that What a Time to Be Alive energy. Just like what I've said on my Drake Iceman video about the record, he's delivering it slowly but surely. Maybe we'll get more, which I'm excited for. Let's see where Drake takes us. Hopefully the following tracks will be like high energy or more high energy, because that's what I've been wanting from Drake. So if we actually get more tracks that are like the first half on the upcoming tracks of Iceman, then oh boy, we're gonna eat good, and this is actually gonna be great, and it's gonna be nice to listen to Drake actually rap his ass off, giving that old Drake energy, because that's what we've been all wanting. Maybe an R&B cut here and there on that record won't be too bad, but the main thing that I'm looking forward to, personally speaking, is just Drake rapping his ass off on luscious beats, luscious production, all over the place. That's all what I want. Anyways, that's that. Let me know if you want to see more content like this. Drop a like, sub, comment. See ya!